Welcome back to The Morning Blend. Sometimes you need nice weather to tackle some of those home tasks.
And while it's probably the last thing you want to do on a nice summer day, these jobs are critical to maintain the value of your property. So Rachel Schwab is back from the Equitable Bank with a helpful summer chore checklist. Good to see you.
Nice to see you guys.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
Summer checklist.
No, I don't. Wah, wah. I know.
Unless you make it a honey-do list and let someone else do it.
This is what you should be telling your spouse to do.
Make a list.
They need that.
And someone else does the project.
That's right.
Some people want projects nonstop, and this is for them.
They like to be busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is really important, though, because your home is probably the biggest investment that you have, so you want to keep it looking good.
And summer is the time because you can be outside. So let's talk about this short list of things you should be doing outside your home. First, purge, organize.
Yeah, purge and organize, and when it's nice out, go in your garage, get rid of all those toys, broken bats and different things. I know, look at that garage.
That's nice.
What if I was like, that's my garage?
No
It's not.
one's garage looks like that.
I know, that's
honest.
amazing.
Looks
You
like
could just live in there.
They clearly just moved. They haven't even moved in yet.
It's beautiful. But yeah, now is the time, because when it's cold and icky, then you're not going to be wanting to drag stuff out into your driveway. And once you get stuff out, don't put it back in if you're not going to use it. Donate it, toss it, whatever you're going to do.
That's right. Nothing was even touching the ground.
I know.
That's amazing.
It's all like
They might even have their garbage hanging. I love that.
Probably. The next one is clean and inspect windows.
Yeah, absolutely. The summer is the time when you're going to want to clean them. You will be amazed if you haven't cleaned your windows in a while. When they're clean, you're like, oh, wow, it's so bright. And yeah, you just don't realize what a difference that makes.
True.
Check your screens too. Those get dirty. They get holes, caulk around windows. Check for any insect damage or water damage and any wood around your windows too.
Yep.
Great point. The other thing you should clean is outdoor lights.
Yeah, this is really overlooked, but again, it's part of that brightness factor. We talked about the windows, and your lights are generally glass, and you don't realize that they get dirty and nasty, and it's so overlooked. So when you clean that, it'll just be amazing at the nighttime when they come on how much brighter your house is.
That's pretty simple. You think about it just like, on your car, the moment you clean those lights, like how much brighter and nicer everything looks. So
and it's just all about that curb appeal.
Yeah. That's great. The next one is spend time on your landscaping.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, the summer is the only time in Wisconsin that we really can do a lot of that stuff. So make sure that you're taking care of your yard, your trees, plants, your lawn, all of that kind of stuff. Cutting down any dead bushes. If you've got a half dead bush, it looks awful. Cut it down, or if you need to hire someone for it, if that's not your thing. Then maybe hire someone to take care of it. But that all goes into the value of your home and your curb appeal.
And your neighbors will thank you too.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, absolutely. You also see this is a good time of year to have your furnace checked.
Yeah, so something you wouldn't think of, right? Because who's using their furnace when it's going to be 100 degrees out? But you'll be really happy that you've had it checked and have it maintained and all that kind of stuff. Because in the winter, if it breaks and you don't have heat, well, that's a real bummer.
Yeah, it's better. I think you can live easier without heat, unless it's extreme cold, than you can without air conditioning.
In terms of your mood, that's for sure.
Right. But you do want to make sure that this is the ideal time when you're not really using it.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Have that checked out. You also want to do things like water heaters and things like that. The things that those big maintenance things, have them checked out.
Might be cheaper too, because a lot of places will charge you if they're super busy or it's an emergency kind of thing. So it is a good time to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great checklist. But most importantly, would you or would you not wear wet socks to bed?
I would definitely not wear wet socks to bed because it is disgusting. Sorry.
I cannot stop thinking about that.
Oh,
I would ask everyone that today.
That is going to be off. That would be awful.
Yeah, I totally agree. And put a fan on it.
Put a fan on it. Cool them down.
There you go. This is a great time to think about refinancing, right? Because of rates.
Absolutely. And I was just talking to someone a little bit before. Mortgage rates are really, really low right now.
Even for first-time buyers too?
Oh, absolutely. For first-time buyers, for refinancing. We have a lot of people.
Right now?
The 30-year yesterday was 3.79 APR. So, that's really low. And if you've been in your house for a while, you might even refi into a 15, which is right around 3.
Wow.
Yeah, so it is a really good time. So if you did not take advantage last time rates were this low, you need to call the Equitable Bank.
There you go. There's your to-do. You got to do those house jobs now that it's summer, and you've got to call the Equitable Bank because now is the time to do it. Refinancing and buying a home is a lot more affordable and more affordable than ever. So call now, 414-777-4411 or theequitablebank.com.
Thanks, Ray.
Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.